Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
No, in hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. Kicks it around the perimeter. Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
To Paul George. Leonard. His first effort off the mark. The follow won't go either. Deep left corner. Beverly. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
So Lowry. To Powell. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Lets it fly from long range. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Gets it to go. And the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
And he misses that one free throw. Beverly into the front court. They're down 3. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
To Gasol. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Down low. Deep right corner.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Now, opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Looking for his man. Nice pass to set things up.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Count the basket at the rim. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Pascal Siakam gets it in the left corner. 4-3. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Going to launch beyond the arc. Fred VanVleet locked in on that one.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
George buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Lowry. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
To George. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Gasol to Lowry. Fires the three. Double figures in the first quarter. Now at 10, including that three.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To George.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Paul George. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
That's me.
For three, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Leonard.
Defensive foul to number 3, OG Anunoby. That's
Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Second of 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
the assist from
The pass taken away. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Raptors in front. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Lowry into the front court. Leads 3. Ibaka to Powell. To shoot for Toronto. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Serge Ibaka with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jeremy Lin. Nothing going here on that drive. Powell. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So possession remains with Toronto. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Raptors. Number 33,
Lowry. Beyond the arc for three. No good. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Subbing in for Toronto, number 23.
Leonard. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
That's it? That's all the celebration I get? I wanted to see a little bit more off that one.
Nothing going here on that drive. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 2.
Paul George has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, counted. Able to convert on both free throws. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Fires the three. Kyle Lowry wide open. Makes them pay from 3.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Leonard buries the 3. Great feed. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. Lowry. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And the slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Not that time. He misses.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
To Paul George. Marc Gasol pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Fred Van Vliet. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Got it.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
Team foul number 3. First foul in the last 2 minutes.
George. That's rebounded by Toronto. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. It's a big finish.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's 2 for 2 now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Raptors have the lead. tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Shot by George, misses. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Taking advantage of the turnover.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Great pass to set it up. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
George to the basket, but it won't go. Powell. That'll get out off the Raptors. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
The Toronto Raptors, number 23.
Clippers have the basketball. Baseline drive. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
George, well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Team foul number 1.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Number 13, Paul George.
Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Here's a chance from long range. Yes.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Paul George, huge block. Lets it fly from long range around the perimeter to Lowry. Tosses. Gasol. Lowry, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Clippers have it. Leonard. And scores. Strong take.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Screen coming. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. 4-3. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Time for some new personnel into the game.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23.
Beverly. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Lowry with it. His team on top by 13. To Van Vliet. Their shot by Lowry misses. To Leonard. Beverly. George buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. Siakam, tough matchup against George. Dives for it, not afraid to mix it up. Pascal Siakam, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Throws it up. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Fires the three. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Count the basket inside. That ends the third quarter. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Lynn with it. The lead stands at 9. For 3, he drills the 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Number 22, Maurice Harkless.
Lynn. Knock loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. Harkless to George. Shot from the lane won't go. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Serge Ibaka. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
OG Anunoby, defended by Harkless. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Shot clock violation. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Toronto. Entering the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Beverly. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Whoa! What a finish!
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Terrific vision. To Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice pass to set things up. Beyond the arc for three. Missed it. Lowry. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Not a smart play at all. The reason why we have techs in this game is to protect players. You know better than that.
For LA, number 23.
Leonard. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Gets it in the right corner. Lowry. To Van Vliet. To Lowry. The shot clock expires. Time to shuffle things up. Leonard. It's no good. Shots not going down. Lowry into the front court. Up a dozen. Fires the three. Not going down here. Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Leonard. The Raptors able to clear the board. Lowry into the front court. Lead is 12. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.